Hi everybody, it is Valeria. I am back. I just want to get started because this is going to be a chit chat, get ready with me, a life update of what's been going on in my life. Just want to create some makeup because I finally have the energy to do a makeup look. I'm going in with my Urban Decay primer, the original one, just because I want to finish it. Let's just get started on how my life has been throughout the whole COVID situations. The last video I recorded was back in July. I'm using my Natasha Denona Safari palette and I'm using Tamarind. The last video I recorded was in July and this was right before I was about to go back to work. Everything was at a halt with my life. Like I wasn't working and out of nowhere my job and the army called me at the same time. So that was good. I've been pretty busy the whole time, just going back and forth from those two jobs. And I actually got some major news. So this is the major news you guys are getting as well. I've kind of already told everybody. In 6 months, I will actually be taking a break from YouTube again. And this is because it's work related. I really can't say where I'm going, but I won't be in the US for a very long time. Well, I'm just gonna be gone for a year, so that's exciting. Yeah, so I got a couple more months here before I leave because it's already a for sure thing. I'm going in with the Juvia's Warriors 2 palette, and I'm going in with Yodik with the super warm tone brown. Ever since I got my puppy, she has been such a handful for sure. That's why I stopped recording videos, and mainly makeup videos. One, because if we go out, it's just kind of like out to the stores and then we come back home. We really didn't do much. I'm thinking that if I do post any videos and try to keep up my YouTube running, I'll probably just make vlogs of when I'm off duty and I'm in vacation, I guess you could say. Like I have a weekend off, so I think I'm gonna do that. I'm going in with my e.l.f. liquid eyeshadow in the shade Dirty Martini. I got my puppy back in August and she has been such a fucking pulga. Oh my gosh, don't get me wrong, I fucking love her. She is the cutest dog ever, but she was a handful. Something I feel like I've always had dogs, but I've never had them indoors. So training a dog indoors was completely new and different to me. And she's still pretty much getting trained right now, just because I don't really have like a full dedication to training her. She has a general concept of sit, wait, and all that stuff, but we're still trying to train her a little bit more. She's actually been getting a lot better because I actually had to be quarantined again. The reason is because my mom tested positive for COVID, so that's the other big shocker in my life. Because we do live in the same home, my job told me I had to stay at home until I had to stay at home for 14 days. Pretty much that's what happened. It was, I think she just got it right before Thanksgiving or during Thanksgiving. And she works at the hotels too, so we don't know where she really got it from. But the risk of working at the casinos, just because we're working with so many people all the time. We've been quarantined. We did our thing. She tested negative. I was just keeping an eye, just because I work in the casinos as well. I just have to be careful. Oh, I forgot to say, this is my Colourpop Super Shock eyeshadow in Pledge Class that I just used in my eyes. And then I'm going in with my Peaches and Cream pigment in Chainmail. I mean, pretty much I've been taking tests. I took a test, I want to say in the beginning of December. So I got my results back like December 3rd, just to make sure I was fine. And I came back negative. Then December, I want to say December 5th, my mom came back saying she had really bad symptoms. She took a test, and then December 8th on my birthday, she told me she tested positive. I had to call my job because that was my Monday. I called my job and they were like, well, you are in quarantine for 14 days. I tested on the 13th as well, and I was negative the whole time. It wasn't that bad, thankfully. Like I was safe, and we were safe the whole time. My mom didn't come out just to go to the restroom. That's all she did. I'm going in with my Fenty primer, the Instant Retouch primer, the soft matte one, and then I'm using my Spotlight Illuminating primer from Physicians Formula. I'm mixing up both of them. Actually, I'm going in with this one first. For sure, the one good thing I guess that I came out of 2020 is my puppy, and I actually officially learned how to fucking cook because my mom was in quarantine. I just kind of cooked her meals, and it was kind of cool. It was fun to actually do it. And I did pad thai for the very first time. I did stuffed bell peppers for the very first time. Those were delicious. I did some, like, not ramen, but some like noodles, instant noodles with beef and broccoli. So I really came to play, and I said I was gonna learn how to cook. I wasn't lying. I got one thing out of my checklist, I guess you can say, for 2020. Now, compared to my old video, I just looked into my last video, the hot pink matching my nails. Oh, that's funny, I have pink nails. So my last video, I was talking about like things that I was doing. Well, some of the things didn't go the way they planned. Main thing is I have acrylics again, but they're not as long as I would like to, unfortunately, but whatever. I was actually taking some computer classes. I got the dog, and that just went out the door. I'm using my Zoeva Natural Luminous Foundation in 140N Energetic. The fucking computer science class, I did maybe one chapter. I did 2 chapters, and then I decided to get my dog, and I haven't touched my fucking computer, and I haven't done that Harvard class ever since then. I mean, I'm gonna be gone for a year, so probably I could do it then. I have picked up on my nails. I did my own nails, surprisingly, and I've been getting so much better. So at least my nail journey on that is going good, but the rest, girl, it is a shit show. So what I'm going to do is put my foundation, my Zoeva foundation, on the back of my hand. And then this bad boy, if anything's a little too orange on you, this neutralizes it a lot. And I feel like I can't find foundations my shade anymore just because some of them are summer shades. This helps out so much. I barely put any on it. It doesn't change the formulation, but it changes the color, and you could just already tell the difference. And I love this little hack. See, like, oh yeah, so much better. If you always struggle finding your shade, I always recommend buying the LA Girl one. It's super inexpensive, and then your foundations don't go to waste when you can't use it because it's not your color. I'm using my Colourpop No Filter Concealer in Light 45W. My skin feels a little dry, so I'm about to put some setting spray in here, some Max Fix Plus just to hydrate my face again. I'm gonna go in with my Morphe Luminous Continuous Setting Mist just because I feel like my skin is a little too dry. Then going in with my Huda Beauty Tantour Cream Contour in the shade Fair. Honestly, you don't even need to go any darker than Fair because this is pretty dark, and a little goes a very long way. Like, you don't need to cake this on, and that's one of the things I love about it. That's basically everything that has happened to me throughout these it's like 6 months. Yeah, throughout these 6 months. Oh man, you know what's really funny is that I thought I wasn't going to have a quarantine birthday because my birthday was all the way in December. Everyone had a quarantine birthday, and I'm like, oh fuck yeah, like, you know, by the time the US gets their, this is me being naive, but I was like, oh fuck yeah, by the time the US gets their shit together, you know, we're not gonna be in quarantine anymore, we're gonna be back to normal. And surprise, surprise. And it's just ironic because I had a real quarantine birthday because no one came, no one, you know, they couldn't like say hi because we didn't want to, we just couldn't risk anyone getting contaminated or getting the COVID. So we just, yeah, no, I did nothing. I literally did nothing. I did my nails for my birthday. And I was thinking of doing like a, oh, let me do my makeup for my birthday and this and that, but that day was just a little overwhelming with everything that was going on. So at that point I was just like over it at that. Yeah, 26, here we go. Like, it was a lockdown birthday. I'm using my Maybelline Fit Me in the shade 10, which is fair as well, just to set my under eyes. Honestly, I don't like this anymore. I feel like it looks a little too cakey on my skin, but I don't know why. Or I hadn't purchased it in a very long time. I was in love with it, and after a while it just, I guess because I'm getting older, my skin just doesn't fuck with it as much anymore. So going in with my Maybelline Super Stay Powder Foundation in 120, I just want to set my whole face. This is something that I started doing at work, and it has made such a difference. My makeup lasts so much longer, and I just feel like there's less transfer. This has made such a difference in me doing my makeup routine, my foundation routine, just because I've never used to do this. I just never got into the hang of powder foundation, but now I love this step. Going in with my Alamar Cosmetics brightening and bronzer trio. I'm gonna go in with Café con Leche. Just gonna make it look like I have some very strong cheekbones. It's been a very weird ass year. I mean, I feel like for everyone it has been. There's just so many things. There's so many things I want to do, so many ideas. Going in with my Essence Matte Bronzing Powder palette. This shit is pigmented, so be careful. I'm gonna go in with the second shade right here. I need a big fluffy brush for this because it is very pigmented. No joke. I'm going in with my Profusion palette, the blush 3, mixing Punch and Chic just because I want like a bronzy, orangey type of blush. Going in with my e.l.f. Glow Beam highlighting palette. I think I'm gonna mix these two right here. This one's like a glitter and this one's more of a highlighter. What motivates me to go and create makeup looks is just having the ability to go out and party. Like, that's when I really want to put my makeup streak to a test, you know. I just always want to be fierce, and since we're not going anywhere, I'm like, fuck, like I can't just wear makeup. It's been kind of nice not wearing makeup. It's a little bit liberating, I guess. I forgot to contour my nose. Going in with this one. How do you feel about this hairstyle? I know I'm all over the place, but I just remembered. How do you like it? I really love this hairstyle. I just do need the little gold clips and silver clips just to add and accessorize my hair, because I feel like that's all it is missing. I'm surprised I'm almost done. Going in with my Urban Decay 24 Glide On Pencil in Bourbon, which is like a metallic brown. Then going in with my same Urban Decay 24 Glide On Pencil in Stash, just a little bit more of a metallic green. With my lower lash line, I'm going in with Thorn and a little bit of Savannah, just because it's like a army green, olive green. Honestly, quarantine has kind of sucked just because I've always wanted to do a lot of things, but due to COVID, I have a lot of things on hold in my life. I'm for sure excited to go and travel all over the world. I think it's gonna be so much fun. I am gonna miss, I'm gonna be homesick, but I'm ready for a new adventure. I'm using my Urban Decay brow blade, and I'm using the pencil to do my eyebrows. You remember the puppy that I had in my video? This is her. Suki, say hi. This is my baby. She's my baby. And she's been a big girl. She looks big in the camera, but she's tinier. Okay, I'm gonna hurry up because homegirl scares me with my LED light. I do not want her to trip on it or anything and have an accident, so we're about to hurry up. I'm using the same highlighter just to highlight my inner corner. Oh, I forgot my eyebrow. I'm using my Shayla and Colourpop collab in the shade BFF4, which is like a dark brown. Going in with my Dose of Colors liquid lipstick in Chocolate Wasted. This primer is no joke for sure. It makes me feel, I mean, my face is matte, but I do want it to be a little bit more illuminating right now, just because I have such a glowy makeup look that I want to keep it going. This is really fast for me, even for me. I take a long time, but this was really quick. I actually had everything prepped out and I really like this look. It's kind of funny. I was watching old videos and I just don't like the way I sounded like a robot. So I just wanted to make it more casual. I feel like I'm all over the place, but whatever. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoy this makeup tutorial. I will be coming back. I will catch you on my next video. If you love this type of casual vibe, let me know. Comment down below. Like it. And if you're not subscribed to this channel, make sure you subscribe. If you're already subscribed, thank you. I appreciate it. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.